Okay, first real video where I'm talking. Hey, whoever's watching this, I'm Natalie, and this is like my first actual video on this channel. I have another channel, and I'll put that in the description. But on that channel, all I do is just short films and music covers, which I love doing. But for this channel, I want to like talk to the camera and like talk about issues that are important to me, like this one. Today, I want to do the gender tag, and this tag was created by one of my favorite YouTubers, Ashley Wild. She is just amazing, guys. She's really something special. She's a LGBT, non-gender, binary YouTuber. She does music and poetry. Yeah, I have a whole album of her poetry, and she's just like amazing, and I love her. She created this gender tag so that people can realize that everybody experiences gender differently because everybody is a different person, and she wants people to know that they're not alone. I really love what she's doing, and I think this is going to be a big thing on YouTube, and that I want to invest my time in this because I think it's important that everybody knows that gender is a fluid thing and that everyone experiences gender differently. And I'm so glad that she decided to do this. So thank you, Ashley. And here I go with the questions. Number 1. I am a cisgender female. I feel comfortable as a woman, but I don't think anybody can be fully man and nobody can be fully woman. Everybody has characteristics of each. That's how I feel. Everybody has characteristics of each, and people identify with what makes them the most comfortable. You know, everybody has some masculine characteristics who are female. Everybody who are male have a lot of feminine, not a lot, but may have feminine characteristics. They identify with what is the most comfortable for them, and what's most comfortable for me is female, and I'm cisgender female. Question number 2. She, her, hers, miss, ma'am. Don't say ma'am, that's like friggin' for old people. She, her, hers, miss. I like that. Number 3, dudes. You can say that I like gender bend a lot. Like, you can even see what I'm wearing here, and I'll probably post some pictures of. But I gender bend. Like, look, I wear like jeans. These are guys' shoes. I have huge feet. I wear like girl jeans usually, and I do wear a lot of like guy shirts. Like, I get it from the men's section because I just feel comfortable in like guy shirts. Like, these are so comfortable to me. Like, the collar, I just love the style. And you know, I guess you could say I dress more masculine than your stereotypical feminine person. But I don't dress as like, I wouldn't say I dress as your stereotypical guy. I really do gender bend a lot, and I try a lot of different styles, and I just wear what makes me most comfortable, basically. So yeah, but I do just a little bit more masculine than feminine. Yeah. Number 4. I either wear my hair up in a bun like how it is now, or I just put it straight down, or sometimes I have it like a little wavy or curly. I'm just comfortable with either of those styles. But I've been thinking about like maybe when I'm older, maybe I can like cut my hair, like shave, like it'll be like this because like this is up now, so it'll be kind of like shaven, and like this part would stay because I like this little bang here, and it'll be like that Rihanna like 2010 or like 2009 whatever look she had, and it looked really cool. But I don't know if I can pull that off. It's not something I'll do in the near future, something like way in the future. If I'm like bored one day and I'm like, you know what the hell, let's do it. But for right now, I'm okay with how my hair is now. I actually want to keep growing it. Yeah, I'm comfortable with this. I'm very comfortable with this. I don't have any facial hair, hopefully not. A mustache. I do grow my arm hair, which I keep. I grow armpit hair, leg hair, and private area hair. I shave my armpits and my legs, my private areas, at least like once every 2-3 weeks in the summer. I don't grow really that fast, so maybe like once once or twice every 2 or 3 weeks in the summer. But usually when fall and winter come around, I just do not shave at all. Like, I honestly don't care, like, about shaving, like, at all. Like, not one bit. I used to be very self-conscious about, like, my armpit hair and stuff, but during the winter and the fall, especially in New York, you are not wearing short sleeves, you are not wearing shorts, so who cares what you do? It does not matter. I don't like it. So I don't like shaving during the winter. Keeps me a little bit warm, have a little extra hair on, so you know, why not? Little different setup. Sorry. Lighting, everything is kind of a little bit different. Sorry about that. Let's continue with the questions. Number 5. This is a 5. I wear makeup, but not for like society reasons. I wear it because it just makes me feel better and it makes me feel more confident, which I really want to work out, because I think there's something wrong if you have to feel confident to cover up yourself. I think true confidence and beauty comes from just who you are and just how you are naturally, and if you have to cover that up to feel confident, I think that's kind of like a paradox in its own way. So that's something I really want to work out, because I think I'm just living a paradox, which I guess we all are. We always contradict ourselves all the time. It's just something personally that I just want to work out with myself. Like, I want to see if I can like go without wearing makeup, because I used to not wear makeup that much, but then I got into it and I started wearing it like every day, and it just felt like a part of me. So maybe like 1 week or like 2 weeks I can go without makeup and see how I feel, because I hear when people do that who have been wearing makeup like all their lives, they go without it for like a week, like as a challenge, and it feels empowering. So I really want to try that. Number 6. Yes, I actually have been misgendered before. Interesting. I went to Florida like 2-3 years ago at this hotel for a week. And this is during the time where I was kind of like diving into who I am and like what I like and what is more comfortable with style that I like. Because before, like in middle school, I would really try to fit in with the girls and wear more feminine clothing, but I realized that that wasn't me. So this summer, when I was going into my 10th grade year, I was really just figuring out who I was and wearing a lot of different stuff. Like, I was dressing a lot, even more masculine than I do now. Like, I would say, like, that's safe to say, I was dressing a little bit more masculine than I do now. But right now, I don't really care. I'm more comfortable with it. But before, I was dressing a little bit more masculine. I wore more hats. I still have my hats. I still love them. But I wore more hats and stuff, with more like stereotypical masculine shit. So, yeah, so I was in Florida, and I went to the hotel, and I went to the bathroom, and whenever I'd go to the bathroom, this was for the whole week, whenever I would go to the public bathroom in the hotel or at Disney World or anywhere where I went in Florida, the woman that would give me looks as soon as I opened the door, they'd be like, "Whoa, aren't you a guy? Like, wrong door, dude. Wrong door." And I'm like, no, dude, I'm a girl, dude. I'm a girl. And they're all just, they're all just a little surprised and taken aback for a second. And they don't ever say anything. I think like once someone like said boys bathroom over there, but then I was like, no, I'm using this bathroom. And I had to like, be really polite about it. And it kind of hurt, but I got over it though. I mean, yeah, it hurt at the moment, but I got over it because I'm really comfortable with how I dress and stuff. Yeah, so I got misgendered there a lot. It was kind of crazy that week. And I've also been misgendered / bullied in elementary school, because in elementary school I would dress a little bit more masculine, like how I do now, because that was how I was comfortable. I'd usually just wear shorts and a regular shirt, and this was during the time where I was just being myself and I didn't get pressured like how I did in middle school to dress a certain way. So like the time during elementary school, I would dress a little bit more masculine. I hang out with other guys, and one day I remember so specifically, I went to the bathroom, and it was a girl's bathroom, of course, because I identify with a woman, so I go to a girl's bathroom. And I went in, and I use the bathroom, I do my business, I'm washing my hands. This was, I think, 3rd grade. Now, a group of girls come in, and they are like, "You don't belong here. Aren't you a boy? You belong in the boys' bathroom. You're in the wrong bathroom." And they're all just like on me, then like they're leaving, and they all like flick me on my forehead. And it was just like, just stupid looking back. Like, it really hurt, like, that day. Like, it hurt a lot, but you're a kid, and like I forgave them. Like, I'm still friends with, like, I think like one of them I'm still pretty close with. You forgive and you forget, right? But that was kind of a thing. Another story is I also got misgendered when I was in elementary school by my brother's barber. This is the first time I went with my brother to go get a haircut, and the barber thought I was a guy and asked if I wanted my haircut next because I had my hair in braids, like those little, I think you can call them cornrow braids. I just go straight down, and I guess you could say I look like a guy or whatever, and he thought that I was a guy and needed a haircut, so that was cute. Number 7. I wouldn't say that I suffer from like dysphoria with gender. How I dress just comes from just me wanting to express how I am. You know, I'm not really like just stressed about anything with my body or anything like that. At least consciously, I don't think so. Maybe subconsciously, maybe I'll figure out more things as I go along on this road. But you know, as I said, gender is fluid. You are always discovering new things about yourself. So maybe along down the road I might discover, like subconsciously, maybe I was suppressing this. But consciously, right now, as of right now, I don't suffer from dysphoria, and I feel fine. I feel like how I dress is just, and how I express my gender is just how I come across. Like I do act, I guess, a little bit more masculine, like around my friends, you know. I'm not like a little like a stereotypical girl. Like I'm more a little bit masculine. I like to play with the boys, play basketball, run a lot. I like to be active and stuff, like more like what guys I guess would do. But I think that just comes from just who I am. Who knows, maybe I'll figure out something about me in a couple months, years, weeks, days, tomorrow, I don't know. Number 8. Yes, I want children. I do. I really want to be a parent. That's something like, that's like one of my goals in life. I definitely want to be a parent. I definitely want to adopt a child. I do not really care about being pregnant. Like, if me and my spouse decide that, you know, we want a biological child, then fine, I'll be okay with that. But as for me right now, like how I'm thinking right now, that's not really something that important to me, and I'm okay with just adopting, because that's something I really want to do. I feel like adoption is such a good thing for a lot of people, a lot of babies who need a home, and I think family is just really about protecting what's yours and loving someone no matter what, and you don't need to be related to do that. So if I can give that to a child who needs it, then I'll be happy. And I think that's what's important. Number 9, dudes. Me and my spouse both have to be financially stable to support each other and ourselves if anything were to happen, which hopefully will never ever happen. Yeah, I want my spouse and I to be both financially stable so that we can both contribute to our relationship and our family without a problem. And I do not care about making more than my spouse. Like, that is not an issue to me. I'm not like that. Like, I don't care. Money's not the biggest deal for me. I just want enough money in my future where I can be comfortable with doing what I need to do and supporting my family. And, you know, money's not like the biggest thing in my life. Like, there's happiness is so much more important than just your money. Regarding money, with the date thing, I don't go on dates. I haven't been on a date. So hypothetically speaking, if I were to go on a date, I would like to pay, because I don't know, I feel like that's just me, you know? I'm like the type of person who wants to take initiative in things, so I'm probably gonna be the one asking the person I want out on a date. So I would be the one paying, because that's kind of how I go. Like, whoever asks is supposed to pay. And since I like taking initiative, I'm probably gonna be the one who asks, and then I'm gonna have to pay, because that's just me. I like that. So hypothetically speaking, on a date, I would pay. But if whoever I'm dating wants to pay, be my guest. I don't care. Number 10. I think gender and gender roles need to die. I honestly don't see the need for them in today's society. A lot of people think that we need gender roles to function well in society, and that males have to be dominant and females have to be submissive. Males have to make the money and females have to nurture the children. I think that society norm is getting broken down, and I'm happy about that, but I think it needs to be broken down even harder. It needs to be crushed and dead. Because think about it, who makes society? People make society. Our age is not supposed to be retrospect. We are being retrospect by looking back on our ancestors and copying what they did to function in their society. Back then, how they function was optimal and best for them. You know, it was optimal for the men to do what they had to do, the women to do what they had to do, and it was optimal for them to have gender roles. We don't need that. Our age is not supposed to be retrospective. We are all supposed to have our own legacy. And our age right now, I think what would be best for America and the world is to do away with gender roles, because it limits the human being from reaching their highest potential and being who they are. We put a box and say that, yo, you can't do this, you can't do that. I think that box needs to be getting rid of and destroyed, because that's ruining people. That's making people feel like they are less, making people feel like they don't belong. It's horrible. And think about it. Gender and gender roles, they're just words and phrases. What's more important is the meaning behind it. And everybody's meaning behind it is different, because everybody experiences gender differently. And everybody is different. And that's something we need to respect. People in the society think that everybody is the same, so everybody needs the same roles. It doesn't make any sense at all. You don't do that with anything else in society. No, not every doctor is the same. You have different doctors and they all have different type of things that they do. Everyone's a doctor, but they all do different things. Everyone's a being, but they all have different ways to express and how they identify. And that's something that I think we need to learn. And I'm so happy that I actually decided to do this, because this is gonna be big, and I'm so happy that I'm able to be a part of this, and I hope I'm making a difference with this video. And whoever's watching this, I love you, and you are okay. You express your gender how you'd like, because that's you, and I'm me. Thank you for watching, and probably more videos here soon. See ya.